when Meghan Markle touched down in Nigeria for what was billed as a cultural visit and goodwill tours. The last thing anyone expected was a fashion controversy, but that's exactly what unfolded, and fast. What was meant to be a graceful, diplomatic-style appearance turned into a heated conversation about respect, culture, and the delicate balance between Western celebrity, glamour, and traditional values. The moment that sparked the outrage. A revealing, sleeveless body-skimming dress Meghan chose to wear during one of her public engagements. To the Western eye, it was elegant, polished, and harmless, but among many locals and cultural commentators in Nigeria, it was seen very differently. Social media erupted with criticism, accusing Meghan of being inappropriately dressed, disrespectful, and tone-deaf to local customs. One viral post read, "She says she wants to honor Nigerian culture, then she arrives dressed like this." Another comment, even harsher, said, "It's not Hollywood, dress like you respect the place you're visiting." Suddenly, Meghan's wardrobe wasn't just a dress, it was a debate. To understand the backlash, you need to understand Nigeria's complex cultural landscape. Nigeria is vibrant, diverse, and deeply rooted in tradition. Modesty is often valued, especially in formal or public appearances, and while fashion norms vary across its regions, the general expectation for visitors, especially high-profile ones, is respectful attire that leans toward conservative. Meghan's outfit, however, leaned in the opposite direction. Critics argue that she should have known better. She is, after all, a former working royal, accustomed to diplomatic protocols and cultural etiquette. They say this wasn't just a wardrobe oversight, it was a sign of cultural insensitivity. Or worse, disregard. Supporters, on the other hand, rushed to defend her. They argued that Meghan was simply embracing the Nigerian heat, celebrating modern womanhood, and wearing what made her comfortable. Some Nigerian viewers themselves said the outrage was exaggerated and fueled more by anti-Meghan sentiment than actual cultural offense. But regardless of where you stand, one thing is clear: the outfit became the headline, overshadowing the purpose of her visit. And this isn't the first time Meghan's fashion choices have sparked international debate. From her off-shoulder looks at royal events to her minimalist beige ensembles, her wardrobe has often been at the center of conversation, sometimes praised, but often criticized. This time, however, the criticism wasn't about aesthetics, it was about cultural awareness. Observers pointed out that when global figures visit foreign countries, their attire sends a message. Princess Diana, for example, was famous for adjusting her clothing respectfully in every region she stepped into. From headscarves in Muslim countries to tailored modest dresses in conservative regions, even Kate Middleton is known for following cultural guidelines with precision. But Meghan, her approach has always leaned more toward personal brand than diplomatic tradition. And in Nigeria, that choice came with consequences. Many say the issue isn't that the outfit was revealing, it's that it ignored context. Nigeria wasn't a red carpet. It wasn't Netflix. It wasn't California. It was a country she claimed ancestral ties to, one she publicly expressed admiration for. And that made her wardrobe decision puzzling. Still, the backlash won't define her entire visit. Meghan continued her engagements, met with leaders, spoke with young women, and emphasized empowerment. But the fashion misstep became a reminder of how fragile public perception can be, especially when global culture, identity, and celebrity collide. In the end, the outrage wasn't just about a dress. It was about expectations, the expectation that someone with Meghan's platform, experience, and global influence would understand the power of cultural respect. And once again, Meghan Markle finds herself in the middle of a storm she didn't expect, but perhaps could have avoided. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more royal deep dives, fashion controversies, and stories where symbolism meets reality.